Hey there, this is Steve Stark. Today I've got a video for you about the card grab. We recently did a post about this, but I wanted to do a little video to go into a little more detail about where to find the boards and what to do with those leads after you collect them. So stay tuned. Okay, so the card grab. As you probably realized, since we've done a post and we've talked about the card grab before, it's one of my kind of my go-to lead generators. And I've found a couple of tricks that might be helpful in finding good spots for bulletin boards that hold a lot of leads, and then also how to work them once you get them. So what I've found is some of the best spots that I have in my area are the smaller non-chain coffee shops. Also, some of the smaller, less fancy or older truck stops or fuel stops along highways and interstates. I've found several that are just phenomenal. In fact, I've got a picture of a board I'm going to show you right now that has 100 pieces of either cards or pull tabs or flyers that have a name, number, or email on them. So I pulled 62 new ones off, and I was there about 3 weeks prior. So this one really generates a lot of leads. The other thing is, I always look for and take every single lead I can. I don't leave anything on the board. I never know what might lead to a new recruit, so everything on the board comes off. Whether it's a realtor or another network marketer, which are probably my favorite leads to pull off those boards. So I take one of everything, no matter what it is. So the other thing that you need to do is obviously post something. And we've had some luck doing flyers on the boards. Instead of posting just your card, post a flyer with a little bit more detailed information or a little bit catchier phrase, maybe a picture of money or a picture of someone working from home. If your company does a certain kind of product that is mainstream, you might want to throw that product on there or something from that industry. So what I do once I get those leads is I take them, I catalog them, I put them in a database or an Excel spreadsheet, and then I go through and I call all of them. Everything that I have a phone number for always gets a call. I never send anything without a phone call first if I have the phone number. If it's just an email, obviously, then I'm just going to send an email. But if I have the phone number, I always call first. If I consider it spam, if I get something without somebody contacting me with an opportunity, I basically consider it spam and it just goes into my junk folder. So I figure other people are going to do the same thing. I want to call, introduce myself, find out if they're open to an opportunity. If they're not, I catalog them and come back to them in 6 months, see if they're open then. Or maybe I ask for referrals. So that's my first step in the lead. Once I find out if they're open, I will ask them why. Why are you open? Why don't you like your current realtor job? Or why are you having a tough time in the current network marketing company that you're in? Ask some questions. Find out what their pain is. Why are they open to something else? So once I do that, then I send an email link to our presentation, and that's what our group does. We have a webinar that is recorded that we can send in an email, and I'll send it with a little bit more information. But before I get off the phone with them, I will set up a follow-up appointment, a follow-up phone call. I always want to get that follow-up, and I try to get it as soon as I can. So if I can get them to commit to watching the video the same day, then I'm going to try and give them a call that night if they're willing to talk to me again that same day. Otherwise, I try to set it up for the next day, and try to follow up as soon as possible after they watch it. And then in the follow-up, we go through the same process, see if they have questions, and then sign them up. So that's a simple version of how we work the card grab, or how I work the card grab. Again, it's one of my most effective techniques for finding leads. and generally you can find a lot of entrepreneurs, people that are looking to do business, and if they're not happy or not having success in what they're currently doing, a lot of them are open to something else. I mean, that's why they put their card up there. They put it up there so people would take it off and call them. They wouldn't put the card up there or their phone number up there if they didn't want people to call. So that's the nice thing about these leads, is they're all waiting for a phone call. So again, it's one of my favorite techniques. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave me a comment, and I hope to see you again. Thanks.